We are just counting down the days for ALGS Champs now, one of the biggest turning points, I think, of the game. Will you see a lot of people leave the game after Champs is over? Will it be a saving grace event? I think obviously many are counting for this to be one of the biggest events of all time for Apex. The location is just blissful. They've got everything that they need to make this a good showing for Apex. Hopefully they will deliver. But as we approach it, we're seeing crazy org changes that have just happened over the last couple of days, over this weekend. We're seeing not only just one org making a change, but two orgs making a change. More always following its suit, it seems like, when it comes to Champs. People want to get in. They want to have their name in the limelight. Will that be a bad thing? Will teams just basically dip out as soon as Champs is over? That's going to be a conversation to have for sure in this video. Also, some drama going on between some players, coaches, some staff members that has been developing over the last week or so, and some bad news for some of the gamers in Apex if you own this specific item. This is a drama story that's been taking place over the last weekend after the big pros got hacked. In our last video, let's dive in and talk about what's going on in the ALGS scene. First, I wanted to make mention, Oversight Esports obviously been doing a lot in the last couple of years for Apex Esports. They have come out to say that obviously as they grow, as they make things bigger, the foundation has been set and we are now actively looking for... I remember when this company first started. Crazy to see how they're now expanding. But basically, they are looking to expand their plans here for 2025, looking for some people to partner up with. So if you guys are advocates in here for the ALGS scene, make sure to go contact them and get involved if you want to see the scene grow. They did post our scrim results over the last couple of days as well. Obviously, a little bit of a break here with a long weekend, the holiday and all of that stuff going on. But as of 2 days ago, you had Cloud9. Actually, this would have been yesterday still. Yesterday, you had Cloud9, Falcon Esports, Oblivion in your top 3, Furia, Aurora in your top 5, NIP, GHS, Noctum, Team Burger, and FaZe Clan. This was in Group AC. And then Group BD was Crazy Raccoon, Virtus Pro, Guild Esports in your top 3, Cloud9. And also you'll notice a new team, that is Team Envy. Here's where we start some of our conversations about the team changes. So you saw Hastro comes out to say, I was recently given the chance to reacquire Envy along with the Dallas Fuel and Dallas Empire brands, that I took that chance. This is crazy. If you guys watched COD Esports, you'll know Dallas Empire was one of the biggest teams that there was. Dallas Fuel also one of the bigger teams in the scene. Envy's been an OG since I remember watching esports years and years ago. I thought that the merge between Optic Gaming was going to be pretty cool. These guys have been OG vets in the scene. They'll come together and build something good. Not sure exactly what happened, but it seems like things are a little bit different now. Hastro going his own way, and he's picking up a team known as the Lone Sharks. This is former Bleed Esports. Obviously, these guys deserve a spot more than anybody, so I'm very excited to see these guys make it. This is Raven, this is Yanya, this is Noct, this is Dropped. So very good on them, and glad to see them back. Now, pause. For whatever reason, my mic just stops working and cuts out for the next 30 seconds. So instead of trying to line up the audio, I also left for work and can't fix it. I just figured I would tell you what I said. Shopify Rebellion's also another team that has had an organization name change, and this is basically just a Moist Esports roster. This happened over the weekend a couple of days ago, but Moist Esports obviously no longer, and Shopify Rebellion stepping in. Just days before Champs, though, this kind of makes me think that maybe Shopify is really not going to stay around for the long run. Maybe they just want some presence at a really big world championship. You see this trend every single year, it seems like. Right before Champ starts, everybody's getting signed, and it just goes to show you that I'm really positive that a lot of these orgs will be leaving after Champs. Well, I guess it depends on how it goes, right? Champs is a pretty big event. It is in Japan. There's a lot that says this, you know, maybe this event is a saving grace moment. If that's the case, then great. Maybe these orgs do stick around. However, you'll notice that these teams did not get signed. These orgs did not change right after months before. Like, Champs has been known about for months now. These teams have been qualified for months now. These rosters, we knew who was going to go. They've been unsigned for months now. They are getting signed days before. They are making the announcements days before. This usually is an indicator that this orgs want some representation at Champs, and when things are over, they're probably going to be out. Maybe that's not the case, and I'm hoping not. Obviously, you want the scene to thrive, but it does kind of give you some kind of indicator that maybe this is going to be a little bit of a rug, I guess. Crypto's kind of big, so I guess a rug pull is the first thing that came to mind. And shout out to all you guys that got the Trump meme coin and got rich. Congratulations. Not me. Anyways, I wish. Anyways, firstly, let's get back on track. Obviously, Raven is one of those members in Team Envy that did get signed. This team very, very much so needed to be signed, and I'm happy that they did. But Raven has been finding himself in a pool of drama over the last couple of days, really the last week or so, since Zer0 came out and talked about Raven trying to join Falcon Esports and called him out and was basically just trashing Raven. And there's been a little bit of animosity, I guess, between those two. Raven comes out a couple of days ago to give a response. If you haven't seen the video yet, here's a little bit of a snippet of basically what Raven had to respond with. Roll it.
Chad, did you guys see Zer0 call me a floor-facing virgin? A floor-facing virgin. That was too funny. Well, on stream once, I went on a rant because, content warning, he was saying the word like, so like just like on stream, friends are like 10,000 people, like just so loosely, and I had a rant. I ranted about it. I didn't say anything about him otherwise. I was just like, you should not say this word. It's not okay. And then he just went off on me. Yeah, he said I was a he said I was a fat floor-facing virgin. I think defending the use of that word is a bad thing, actually. Yeah, no, that's the thing. It's like, once you actually like step out of gaming circles, and not even just gaming circles, actually, because I've been in gaming circles my entire life, and they don't say that. So it's like very specific, degenerate gaming circles. Once you step out of that, people don't say that. So it was weird for him to make it seem like I'm like painting me as like this virgin nerd recluse when I'm like clearly seemingly have touched enough grass to know that people don't say that. People aren't okay with that. So who, like, that doesn't add up. That doesn't add up. Once you talk to women, and more than just in a romantic way, once you actually get to know them and make meaningful connections with women, find out that that's not okay. And you find out that a lot of them have been subject to. So it was just weird to paint me as this like social recluse nerd when I'm like, I think I have a lot of friends that are women, and that's exactly why I'm advocating for them. Like, I think I'm talking to them, getting to know them, connecting with them. Yeah, no one says literally people don't say that word. Like, I can't be the ridiculous one here. I can't be the out of pocket because people don't say that in real life.
So personally, I think messages like these are really fun for champs. It makes the tournament that much more enjoyable because you want to see some guy win. You want to see some beef. You want to see some shooting bodies or teabags or, you know, maybe some choice words amongst each other. Who knows if they get to sit next to each other at champs? That would be crazy. I don't know. It's going to be an interesting sight to see. Obviously, I'm pretty excited for champs, just for the sake of, honestly, it's not even for the sake of the game or the meta. None of it is really fun right now. Personally, I just am more so excited because I know these guys. We've been watching these guys for years. Anytime you compete, you're almost just more so there to see the players that you know and have been following for so long compete and see who gets the bragging rights. That's really what I'm more so. They could be playing freaking like soccer or something, and I would still be excited because I think it's interesting knowing who these guys are and knowing the stakes that are there. And knowing obviously what's at stake. Also wanted to mention some crazy news that has been coming out over the last day or so. You guys know Rogue has been the #1 Apex Predator. There's been this hack that happened a couple of days ago. They got banned. Now they've been unbanned. And yes, we're glad that they finally fixed the situation. But Respawn had tweeted after Rogue, Sweet Dreams, and Imperial Howl were hacked and were banned that they said they were going to be, you know, investigating this. They're trying to fix this. They temporarily banned the accounts so that they could work on it. Yes, it's been unbanned, like I said. However, no one's really been talking about the fact that there is a big issue right now as to why they were able to be compromised. It came out after Rogue had basically insinuated that, hey, if people got light of this, it would be bad. And well, eventually days after, he did give that light, and it was because of a specific item that you could buy. And Respawn is not coming out to say, hey, you know, there's a risk when you buy our heirlooms, because why would they do that? EA would probably be so pissed to see that they're, you know, making people not buy. You know, hey, if you buy our items, you buy this heirloom, give us $300, you might get your account hacked. That's obviously not what they want to say, and that's why they're not saying it. But I do think it kind of shows some character here, because I feel like the truth needs to be told. And this is what was coming out from Rogue himself, who was hacked and who was told by someone involved in the situation. Roll it.
Don't say out loud, Drop. Don't say that out loud. Read your DM.
Wait, nah, that's insane.
Bro, that if people knew that, just saying.
Is that what you got told?
Yep.
In here.
If that hit the mainstream news articles, it would be over. Chat, if you guys use the Hypebeast Karambit, you probably shouldn't use the Hypebeast Karambit because that's how they have access to my account. I don't know if they fixed it. I'm not sure how they did it, but the Hypebeast Karambit specifically is the reason why they hacked my account.
Somebody said to like look in that area type shit on Twitter.
Oh, then that's how you know.
Hot.
That's crazy to me, right? I already told my chat just now.
I mean, that's,
What is it?
that's
I don't
fucking
even know.
insane.
The Hypebeast Karambit is the reason they were able to hack my account.
Oh.
Because I'm pretty sure I was using it. I mean, I don't know if it's because I bought it that now I'm fucked. I think they probably fixed the hat. I think they probably fixed it.
So let me know what your thoughts are down in the comment section below about all the topics going on inside of the world of the Apex Legends esports scene. Like and subscribe if you want to stay up to date with what's going on. Obviously, we'll probably kick coverage up quite a bit. Things have been kind of slow, honestly, just we're all waiting for champs, but I think things are going to kick up a bit. So as we progress, as we get closer, we'll give you more coverage here right here on the channel, and obviously the aftermath if people start retiring or changes or roster swaps. Roster mania will obviously begin. We'll keep you up to date right here. So like and subscribe if you want to stay up to date. And until the next time, we'll see you all later.